thought I was alone when I ate dinner that night, but someone was watching, and they knew everything. It started as a normal Tuesday night. I had just moved into a new apartment. Nothing fancy, just a quiet little unit on the second floor with a view of the street right out front. The boxes were still half unpacked, and my kitchen was in no shape for cooking. So I opened my favorite food delivery app and ordered some pad thai from a place I'd tried once before. It was already past 10 p.m. and the roads outside were deserted. I had selected the leave at door option anyway, so I figured they just wanted to avoid interaction. When I peeked through the peephole, there was no one in sight, just the bag of food on the welcome mat. A little odd, but not alarming. The app said the food would arrive in 30 minutes. I tossed on an oversized hoodie and fuzzy socks, lit a candle, and curled up on the couch to scroll through my phone while I waited. 35 minutes passed before the doorbell rang. No knock, just one quiet ding. I opened the app. The delivery status said delivered. No name, no picture of the driver. I grabbed the bag, locked the door, and sat down in front of the TV to eat. That's when the first text came. Unknown, that hoodie looks so warm. I stopped chewing. At first, I thought maybe it was someone I knew. I replied, "Who is this?" No answer. I glanced out the blinds. Nothing. I scrolled back to when the food had been delivered. The motion sensor on the stairs didn't trigger. He never left. Not checking his phone, not looking around. Just standing there, facing the door. Then another text popped up. Unknown, you have really cute socks. The window was cracked open an inch, just enough to let the air in. I slammed it shut and twisted the lock until it clicked. I hadn't posted a story or snap. There were no mirrors behind me, no Zoom calls, no open windows. I was inside, alone in the dark, and someone could see me. I dropped the fork. My breath caught in my chest. These weren't just guesses, they were exact details. They searched the building, the stairwell, even the roof, but found no one. Nothing was tampered with, no one had broken in. They said it was probably a prank, maybe a hacker who got into my camera. They advised me to reset all my passwords and stay with someone for the night. Panicking, I ran to check my front door camera. The app was still linked to the video feed. The man, if you could call him that, stood perfectly still for a full 90 seconds after placing the bag down. Then he walked out of frame, but he never exited down the steps. I backed away from the screen. Then came another text. Unknown, you should lock your bedroom window too. I gasped and ran toward the room. My hands were trembling. I called 911. The dispatcher kept me on the line until officers arrived 10 minutes later. I took their advice and stayed at a friend's. That night, I barely slept, but when I returned the next morning, there was a folded napkin slid under my door, written in red pen, "You shouldn't let strangers bring dinner to your door. I like watching you eat." I deleted every food delivery app on my phone, and now, no matter how tired or lazy I am, I always cook my own meals. Because somewhere out there, someone still has my number, and they still know where I live. I wanted to believe the napkin was a leftover prank, something the stalker had left the night before, not proof that they had been back while I was gone. But there were no signs of forced entry, no fingerprints, nothing left behind. I called the police again. This time, they took it more seriously. They collected the napkin, asked for my phone, and reviewed the security footage. Again, no one showed up on the camera, except one of the officers pointed something out. In the reflection of the glass door leading into the stairwell, at the edge of the frame, just for a second, a dark shape, not a shadow, a figure. It had crouched by the side of the door for nearly 30 minutes, just out of view of the camera. Then, when a neighbor walked by, it disappeared. They said it might be someone spoofing delivery app orders to get into buildings, maybe even using multiple fake identities. They couldn't get a clear face, couldn't ID the person, but now they believed me. That night, I didn't go home, and I filed a request with the delivery app for the identity of the driver. I stayed at a hotel with no check-in under my name. I got new locks installed on my apartment, bought pepper spray, new number, new phone. Their response chilled me to my bones. There was no record of a delivery ever being made to my address that night. Not under my name, not under my phone number, not even under my apartment's location data. They said no one had delivered from that restaurant at all after 9:45 p.m. I ordered at 10:15. The food was still real. I ate it. So, who brought it? A week passed, then to no texts, no notes. I started to feel safe again, until one night, when I got back late from work, my doormat was gone. It had been there that morning. In its place was a single receipt from a delivery order. Eyes on target confirmed. Will proceed with next phase. It had my name, my number, and my full address, but the order wasn't food. It was me. Under items delivered, it said, subject watched for 48 hours. The timestamp, 10 minutes before I got home. I spun around, heart racing, scanning every car, every bush, every shadow around the building. Nothing. But as I unlocked the door, my phone buzzed one last time. A photo, taken from the stairwell window. Me, standing outside my own door, looking scared. Below the image, smile, you're the content now. Final note, I moved across the country. New job, new name, no social media, no deliveries, only groceries, always paid in cash. But some nights when I pass a mirror or see my reflection in a window, I swear I see a faint shape standing behind me, watching, waiting.